So if you're a restaurant owner and you want to create a welcome message that answers a lot of the common questions that people are always bugging you personally for, then having a welcome message like this is a great way to do that. If you haven't read the blog or downloaded this free template yet from us, then make sure you do that. I'll put the links to the blog which will explain how to connect ManyChat to your Facebook page, which you'll need to use this template. And then you'll also have a link in there to actually download this template so that you can install it on ManyChat once you've set it up. So I'll link to both of those things either above or below, depending on where you're watching this. And you can absolutely make sure that you get all that stuff done. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to explain how to actually update the welcome message so it's appropriate for your business, your restaurant, and then how to actually set it up so that it pops up every time someone sends a message to your Facebook page. So the first thing we're going to want to do, once we've clicked through and installed the template on our ManyChat account, we're going to get to this page here. Now what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to flip over and we're going to want to make some changes. So we want to click at the top, we want to click the button that says Edit Flow. When you click that, nothing much is going to change on the screen, but what you can do now is you can actually click on the appropriate messages so that you can actually make changes to the text itself. So let's just start with the top message. So this is actually what's going to fire and send to anyone that clicks on the messenger button which is on your page or goes to the link to your messenger channel as well. So they're gonna get greeted with a message that just says hi, says their first name, welcome to the, and then this is where your page name's going to go, so that's going to be obviously the name of your restaurant, messenger channel. We don't necessarily need to change anything in there. If we do want to add stuff, you can say something like click or click a button below or ask a question maybe. Once we're happy with that message, then we're going to move on to the second one. So we've just got a message here that says how can we help, and then the important part is there's actually 3 options now that the customer can take, and this is going to answer some of those queries automatically and save you and your staff that all important time. So the first one is a common question that we know a lot of restaurant owners get asked is, can I see your menu? So when someone asks that question, now they've got a button here that's going to take them straight to it without you having to send anything to them. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that this button, when someone clicks it, it takes them to wherever your menu is hosted. So that might be your website, it might be another part of your Facebook page, it can be anywhere, but wherever it is, we need to make sure that they're being navigated to it. So we're just going to click on the link button here, and all we need to do is go in and actually just change the website address, which is where the link is actually hosted on the button. So change that to whatever it is, wherever it is that you want to send them. And once you've done that, you're just going to click done, and then that's going to then be updated. The second one is book a table. That's another obviously very common request. You can actually send them directly to your online booking system if you want. You can also do other things. So this isn't just for links, these buttons. You can actually change them so that they do take other actions as well. So maybe you don't have a booking system and you actually want to take bookings manually through Messenger. You might, when they tap that, want to just send them a message to ask them the basic details, and then you can actually have a member of your staff, or you can come back to that whenever you're free and actually answer the question and let them know if the booking is possible or not. If you want to do that, then you could just close down that section and change the when this button is pressed option. You've got a number of options on here. I would ignore most of these bottom ones. They're not appropriate for this particular template. The ones we want to focus on are these top 3. So in this example, we might want to send them an automatic message when they tap book a table. So here we would click on send message, and then it's going to pop up a new message section here, and if you tap that or click that, you're going to then be able to add some text. So you might want to say here, please tell us the time and date you wish to book a table, as well as the number of people, and someone will get back to you ASAP. So you could just send that message, and obviously they would reply to that, and you just come into Messenger as you would with any inquiry and answer it. So that's one way of doing it. I'm going to actually delete that, and I'm going to go back to a link. So to click back to a link, we just click on back to our original message, go over to when a button is pressed, and then we're going to change that back to website. And you can see here, this is a website address again, just like the view our menu option. You're just going to put the link to your booking system if you've got one in there. And then once you've done that, again, click done. And then the call us one. So maybe you've got a lot of people that often ask for the phone number of the restaurant. All you want to do there is just scroll down to the bottom here where you've got phone, and you want to change the number obviously to your restaurant's inquiry phone number. Make sure that you've got the area code with the plus, whatever your country code is, all in there appropriately, because otherwise it's not going to work. So that's a really important point as well. Once you've done that, again, click done. And then all we've got to do once we've made our changes is we just got to click this publish button. That's really important to make sure that the updates are actually published to the server on this particular system. So that's done. Now, although that's published, it's actually live. No one's going to see it because we haven't actually made it fire when someone actually inquires in the messenger channel. So to do that, what we're going to need to do is go over to our welcome message, and the default welcome message that you've got if you've just set up ManyChat will be blank. We've actually got one that we've set up previously, but what we're going to do for the purpose of this example is we're going to switch it out with the one we've just built. So when you go over to your messenger welcome message page here in automation, you might have a blank message. What you're might need to do is go in and just create a placeholder one with a bit of text and save it and publish it, so that then we can go in, and once you've published it and you've got a welcome message, this is a bit of a complicated one, as you can probably see, so don't worry too much about what we're doing with this. This is just some testing we're doing, but we're going to want to click replace, and then we're going to go and navigate to our bot template that we've just been editing. So that will be usually in the imported folder if you've just imported it from our link. Click select the flow, and now our welcome message is the basic bot which we've just updated. So what we need to also do is then make sure that we've got it turned on. So at the moment it's disabled. We're going to turn that on, and now anyone that comes to your messenger channel and clicks through is going to get welcomed with this message. If you want to test it, make sure that you haven't already entered the messenger page. If you have, you can go over to audience here, and that will be the list of all the people that are currently connected to your messenger. Make sure you delete yourself from there, and then you can go in as a brand new user and you can see this fire as well. That's all I've got for now. Make sure you check out the blog if you haven't already. Make sure you also check out the link so you can actually download this template. You don't have to actually build it, and I'll see you again soon.